How you doing, man?
Hey, good, great. Thank you for having me.
So what can I do for you today?
But this is my Jubilee year, so I want to change up my wardrobe to have a fresher look. And I know not in the past I would have bought a lot of big baggy clothes, so I just want something a little more confident, more
transform your look, to be more slimmer. To have more modern outfits.
Yes,
that's all right. We could definitely
just let you know that I got a Bass Stars blue, so I need to diversify that color scheme a bit.
Well, the thing about it is that we hold no biases here. You got to be open to multiple styles, multiple fabrics, multiple colors, multiple tones, right? Because it's all about diversifying your wardrobe. If you have a lot of blue, the reality of it is that that's very one-tracked. We can try to look at different tones so you could be able to attain to different looks for different events and whatever the case may be, right? Great. So let's begin.
It all's rolling up my sleeve out, or it's best to leave the sleeve down.
Yeah, I can deal with that. Obviously, this pants is fitting quite well. The hem is virtually perfect, or very close to perfection that you can get.
What's the name of this knot that you would have just?
That would have been Headman knot, basically.
Yeah. That's one. Yeah, that's one that I got to learn to do. In the nature of my job, I don't have to wear a tie that often, but when it comes to special occasions or functions, I need to wear a tie.
It's just a classic knot, to be quite honest. It's the most generally used knot. The thing about it is that based on what I just did, the tie is a bit long. I have to redo the tie so it can be more at the top of the belt rather than beyond the belt.
Yeah.
Because you want it more here in this position than beyond that area. So you have to tie over the tie. However, being that you understand this, I can tell you over at a later point, so you will fully be able to come abreast with everything.
You're right. Any tight pins you're right.
Yeah, well, that is also important because the reality of it is you're trying to hold the tie in place. Without the tie pin or the tie bar, which they're two different things, but they do have the same usage. That means that the reality of it is that the tie will sway. So when you're walking, the tie will start to dangle or what the case may be. And to prevent that, the tie bar or the tie pin is important.
Okay.
So you can use it in that case.
Okay. Now probably black belt. Because using black shoes, so there was going to be thinking that it would be tied back. I call straight tan as well. Dominique, for this attire, shoes or boots would be the best option?
The mount strap would be the best suited shoe for this particular situation because you're looking at corporate attire here, right? The boot traditionally is more winter oriented and for persons that will be taking into consideration the cold, but it's also a very versatile shoe that can go for also the casual and formal events, but more so to what I would say a event that requires more of a party, or you can say a function. But for day-to-day work in the Caribbean, in the tropics, I would more recommend the mount strap. Okay, thanks. Just stylistically, it's a better looking shoe. As you can see, the heel is also multi-toned because you get a tan heel with a black shoe, basically, right? So it gives you more range. It makes you look more eye-catching and appealing to the person that is watching. It's just visually better. All of these pants can go with that shirt. That is a fuchsia pink shirt. It's a brighter tone of pink, and it can go traditionally. It goes well with chocolate brown. You can wear that with even this burgundy tone pants. You can wear that with a black pants. You can wear that with a blue pants. So obviously, you can change up the belt in the shoes. You can wear more of a tan belt. You could wear ox blood. You could also wear a brown, a darker tone of brown, not quite tan or cognac, what people would call tan. But you could wear multiple different clothing with this fuchsia pink shirt. Very versatile, and it attains to so many different types of events.
Okay, great.
So don't be afraid to wear that color, man.
Okay,
blue, fuchsia pink, it draws out your complexion a lot nicer.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Lavender, a power color.
Yeah.
Did you know that lavender was worn by kings? Well, essentially lavender comes from purple. And you know that there was very limited amount of fabrics that could have used this tone.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you do your research on it, you would see that it was reserved for kings and royalty.
I'll fix this again.
Kings and royalty, those are the only persons that you could have seen in this shade, or she is related to this, which would be purple, violet, tones that associate themselves with purple.
Oh, okay, okay. I know purple is a royal color.
It has a lot of history.
Yeah, this is a nice, I like this combination. This looks nice. I would like to put on a tie pin as well.
Yeah,
so have the
and
option.
again, as I said before, you can also double this and wear it with brown shoes quite easily as well.
A dark brown or tan. I mean,
a darker tone of brown, not necessarily going to the rich tan, but
this would be an appropriate brown, or a color darker than this.
A tone darker than this. This is not bad because you can also see again it attains to the tones within the tie, so you could complement it with this, but I would prefer a darker tone.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I would like to try a tie pin just to help keep the tie in place, because it's going to be moving a lot, and I do a lot of movement in my function I'm going to be attending shortly, and I would like to keep the tie in place as much as possible. Oh, Dominic, we have some tying pins here, some gold, a blue, and some silver. Which will be the best option.
So the thing about it is, what metals are you currently wearing? Are you wearing silver accessories?
No, I'm just using.
You have a watch on.
Yes, I have one.
So based on your watch alone, I mean, silver and gold actually go together now in modern era. But if I'm to choose with this particular one, I would probably go with silver because it complements gray.
Okay, okay. So let's try this silver option here. Two silver options.
You would typically want this to be a bit subtle. You know, you want people to focus more on what you're saying, what's the purpose for the event, rather than to focus directly on, okay, what metals are you wearing?
Okay. Yeah, this looks nice. I won't be using blue much.
Want to watch the show a bit more as well. A very nice watch. Can't have it just
hidden,
disguised in the shirt. So beautiful color, actually.
Yes, yeah, I like this combination. And as you said, of course, that this can also use with the navy blue pants. And
that could wear with the navy trousers.
Yeah.
It could wear with the brown trousers, depending on the tie. I know a lot of these colors actually interact quite well. Yeah. You can find many combinations from the purple onto different tones of pants. The only pants that I've seen here that it doesn't work with is the burgundy.
Okay, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We had an informative discussion this afternoon with Dominic Allen of Men's Room, where he provided us with critical information on how we should pair various colors for various occasions, especially in the work environment. I will be meeting with him again later this year, as I will be attending a number of casual events which will need his expertise in how to look top-notch for those occasions. So once again, I thank Dominic for his support, and I wish you all a good evening.